And there we go. We're back live. Tonight's gonna be Danganronpa. We're gonna continue the class trial that wasn't started last week, but at least we got to it. And depending on how long that takes, that's how long the stream is gonna be. Well, let's just dive straight into it, I suppose. Even got the avatar set up, don't I? I do. Okay. Then all that remains is simply to start a game. And we're gonna have to do this quick, because it's starting already.
Danganronpa.
Kakui! Tomo, what's up? Hello. How you doing? You're in time to watch the intro for the 9th time. Because this is episode number 9. And there it is. Alright. We're getting ready. Now, I know you, Tomo, we had some good idea from last week who we thought the killer was. And we're gonna have a look at tonight, actually, if we're right. But we know that the game is very good at trying to trick us into thinking something, but then reveal something that was completely uncovered. So we'll see if they do it again. Anyways, so let's try to explain. Yeah, well, it's probably gonna start like that. I don't know if it's gonna end like that, but definitely there's gonna be a Sassoner. Last played 9/11. Yeah, that seems to be right. That's like Thursday night. Yep, that's correct. It says investigation, but it's really, you know, the clock here. We're going. It's time for class trial.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Alright.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
I was looking at my settings for the VTube avatar. You can like set FPS, and I usually keep it at 30 FPS to just limit the I don't know, bandwidth. I don't do these terms. But for tonight, it's gonna be 60 FPS. Now, I don't think that's gonna actually change on the stream, because the stream isn't displaying FPS that high, I think. So yeah, this was a bit pointless, but it looks good on my end. Yep.
And so, with no
Okay, the stream is
further
60
ado,
FPS. Okay, good. Well, if that's the case, then it should look maybe a bit different. I don't know.
everyone,
Maybe
please
someone will
at the
comment on it, you know?
usual spot.
Maybe someone will, wow, you look so flowy tonight. I'm like, yeah.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Yes, see you soon, Monokuma.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. Yes, Kyoko. You'll have to figure out the rest yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
First, welcome Alice, you're first, because no one else claimed first. That's one to think of it, right? Hiro will return with the receipts. Yeah, I already forgot about Hiro, but then... I guess it's gonna start by Hiro getting attacked and being sus. But then it's gonna switch to a girl. Alright, here's the door. The game kind of wants me to go, I suppose, if they spawn me here. That means I can go somewhere else. There's no running away now. The red door, I have no choice but to go through it. Okay, here we are. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. Yes. The Mad Cow Turtle, what's up, man? I saw you playing Heroes of the Storm. I saw it. I'm surprised that game isn't dead yet. Very nice. Kinda funky game. It is a funky game, but it's not a funky game. Like, it's not a game for me anymore, but it used to be. It used to be super fun. But then people start playing, and yep. Tonight we're playing Danganronpa, so yeah, accept it. That's just how it's gonna be. Hiro can't be the killer, he's a hero. Maybe he's an anti-hero. Cue the song by the Swiftie. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
What? This is terrible, there are two of them. Pain. Then he would be named anti-hero? Oh. But that would be too obvious, I think. If it's hero, you don't always think of hero. But if it's anti-hero, then, you know, you kinda get the message. And the game wants to be subtle, in a way. He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way, because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Magic. Can we just get on the elevator already?
Tough crowd.
You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey! Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there. So what way does Monokuma take to get down there then?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't just run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I already told you I didn't do it, for serious.
Hmm.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the notes? Well, no, but... How unfortunate, then it would seem we have our culprits. Yep, we do. I think Celeste has done the detective work. And we're gonna kick Hiro out of this club. Byakuya got a lot more short-tempered since losing weight. Wasn't it always like this though? Even when he was a bit rounder. He was a bit short-tempered too, I think. Well,
Hey,
this isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when you get into the courtroom.
That's right.
You think it was more chill back then? Since Aoi is pushing so hard on Hiro being the killer, it's obvious he isn't actually the killer. Oh, well, was Aoi also doing that? Yeah, I guess, yeah. It would be too easy if he is the killer. So that's so cute, I wish he wasn't evil. Yeah. But you can see past that part of her, maybe. You know who the killer is? Okay. Again, you're free to theorize as much as you want, as long as you don't, know anything. Then theorizing is all okay. Teru? Ooh. Why do you think it's Teru? Yeah, it was 5 seconds ago as well. Okay, well, sorry then. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Because I guessed him so many times and it's never him, it's bound to get... I'm bound to get it eventually? It doesn't work that way. I don't think it works that way. Sometimes it's never gonna work out the way you hoped. You just gotta switch guess and hope for the best on another character. The killer is... one of us! Oh, someone right here. Okay, let's talk to everyone from left to right.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude.
just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go, we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Okay, Aoi really doesn't like Hiro. Make Jill sneeze again? Yeah. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom and begin your arguing. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time.
Hey,
Hey, the story begins when we get down there. It wasn't me. Oh, he said it. I knew it. I called it. I said it wasn't me before he wrote that. You gotta believe me.
yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna do it. Wait, are only 7 people? 8 with me? Shit. I took one deep last breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator once everyone was aboard. We descended. Oh, the doors closed on their own. And the steel box began to move downwards. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Boo-hoo! When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. Kinda similar to what Alice said earlier. He's so cute. Wish he wasn't evil.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Cute Monokuma? Okay, well that one. That one is less cute. Less cute, but still cute. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Alright guys, let's have a ad break real quick. And after that, stay tuned. And we'll begin the class trial after the break. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for disabling your ad blockers. Yep. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Riddle, defense, and faith. A deadly class trial. Or something. Oh, we can save. Alright, we're gonna quickly look through the truth bullets before we start, so we are read up. The file says that Hifumi and Kiyotake Ishimoto died. Cause of death, each blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Tarp found in repository under Kiyotaka's lifeless body. It was apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. This specific dolly has no handles, and blood was found on one of its wheels. Scroll down. It was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered. Nurse's office. Ifumi's glasses were covered in blood. When they then saw them, they were completely clean. Yes. Spotless hammer from the repository. One of them was found wet and had been recently washed. This door can only be locked from inside, they said, right? Yeah, open only from the inside. The body was discovered and it has somehow been unlocked. The equipment room has a blood stain. Oh yeah, from the wheels probably. Sure. A cleaning cloth. Was used, was like Hifumi's favorite character. The Texas School Book Depository. It sounds like the JFK thing, but it also sounds like something else. Was it really those 4 words? Fumi spotted Spear when Celeste and Aoi left the nurse's office to use the bathroom, yeah. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or 2. Someone must have struck in that time. This is a note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Meet in the dining hall, that's all it says, yeah. Very nice handwriting. Blueprints found in Yasuhiro's room. Anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Only Yasuhiro could fit it, okay. Yasuhiro received a mysterious note last night. I found a hole, maybe we can use to escape. When Akuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. Kiyotaka had a wristwatch that broke, and the hands are pointing to past 6 o'clock. Must have been broken this morning following the attack. Kiyotaka had a paper in his hand, clutching onto that. Then Ifumi had a note. Ifumi probably had a note from Kiyotaka then. Wait, do these go together? Hey, they kind of fit, right? Oh, yeah, now I see it. When they put the two clues next to each other, then like they're the perfect fits. Perfect fits. The Lord Taka, yes, but that's not what you should like get from that. It's more like you should what you get from this is that Hifumi was in on it, right? Because Hifumi was the one who had this note that they supposedly gave to Taka. So yeah, that's like the important part, I think. Alright. They each had a e-handbook. It's believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. Okay, good. Now that's all done. We can set skills now. Is this one new? Nope, that's the one that I need. Increase bullet capacity, effective during bullet time battle. Yes, please. And those are only two I have. Nice. We're ready to go. Begin the class trial. Ah! So epic. So
Let's
epic.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
So cool.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Why would Ifumi collab with Hiro? Yeah. I feel like we got this. It's just that there might be something we don't know. I don't think that's gonna change the entire outcome of the class trial. It's probably still her, but we'll see.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Oh?
Was that?
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I got this game figured out. Kyoko's mug.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
That's funny coming from a murderer.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it.
Yeah, that's some damning evidence in this room, right?
And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It is.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we need to make that clear. How do we save Hiro, though? Do we even want to? Robot Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, and blueprints. Okay.
Everything.
Yasuhiro's message is the one he was given, right? Meeting in dining hall, yeah. Okay.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
The text is different on the blueprints when compared to the dining hall message handwriting.
Everything.
But maybe he didn't write it himself. You don't write blueprints technically, you buy them, right? And then there's like an instruction journal on how to build it. Hey, we have a raid. Welcome. Welcome Alice Tekka 1700 and all the raiders. Hope you had a nice stream. What? No, okay, they have a blueprint here for something, right? So what makes you think that Yasuhiro made the blueprint? What if he bought it? And, you know... well, I don't know where he would buy it, of course. Maybe he went to the warehouse and there's like a box of items and there's a blueprint that came with it. That's possible. But yeah, the handwriting is different. So we should have everyone write something down and see if it matches their handwriting. People just make stuff themselves, make blueprints. Okay, so there's a difference between blueprint and the instruction journal then. I bought it from Celeste.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true.
So I should do a message on the second one then.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
The suit parts,
Oops.
they are all...
No, that's wrong.
I shot with the wrong button. But then the killer will change their handwriting? Yeah, maybe if they can.
Hero really made those blueprints?
But the killer could have used different handwriting on blueprints. Yeah, it's also possible. Yeah, I guess my idea then doesn't work.
what do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Even this tiny detail about him having nice handwriting comes back to, you know, be part of the class trial.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Oh yeah? Damn. So both Kyoko and Makoto are now, like, not thinking that it's Hiro. The game would be kind of dumb if it does that though. It gives you evidence to work with. Yeah.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
I guess. Guess it would be very messy without.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Oh, so that's how they explain it. The difference is just too big.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think I'm trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Well, there you have it. That's how they explained it.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Wow, Byakuya, damn. So all the smart heads are now defending Hiro. I wonder what the killer's plan B is here. Is it like continue accusing Hiro or like?
What?
Base the dumb Hiro, yep.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Okay, yeah, this is a good question.
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
What if there wasn't anyone running around in a second suit? What if that second suit didn't exist?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
I mean, it has to be Hiro, but that he wasn't conscious or something?
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Hiro, Hina, the... Okay, I don't know why it would be Hina. Well, it's probably Hiro then.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Maybe I should have clicked the Illuminati instead.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Yeah, I mean, for good reason.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
This isn't Remnant 2 DLC? Oh wait, when was the DLC coming? You said it was soon, right? Oh, did I miss the launch? Or was it later this month? Because otherwise we gotta catch up. We gotta do all the stuff. It's today? Are you gaming today? I mean, I'm not really streaming that anymore after I beat it. I'm just playing with TJ pretty much. Can do? Nice. Gotta do a class trailer tonight. It's gonna take too long. We got this. We got this.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Yes.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Predictions. What do you think he wants to know? Nah, I have no clue. Just continue.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
Ohio. He wants to ask Aoi his queen? Oh, queen. He wants to ask her out. Wouldn't that just make Genocide Jill very mad? Because she's in love with Byakuya. That would make her very jealous. That's not good.
We must clarify the method of transportation
It's
for
like-
Taka's lifeless body.
It's like the Quarry all over again. Which is a good game, by the way. We're gonna continue that on Friday. Woo! But I also wrote that in the stream title. Method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. Yeah, we can do that, but it seems easy enough.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
But yeah. Say that with a nicer face, please. We have a dolly. I think they were called. Oh shit, I think I walked past it. There it is.
I got it!
I got it! There's still one more thing. Oh. The blue tarp.
I got it!
I got it!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
But would he have said it in a different order if I clicked them in a different order? They were a tarp and a dolly, right? Maybe there was like two different voice lines for this, depending on which one you clicked on first. Yeah, restart the trial. We gotta restart. I wanna know. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yeah.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
And the dolly.
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
How strange.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly also reappeared in the repository?
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
What? Celeste? Do you have any evidence suggesting otherwise?
Huh?
Interesting.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
Well, the problem here is that main character has like that kind of photographic memory, whatever it's called. So he knows, I think, which one of these two pensive emotes is better. Okay, let's see. What is the second one? It's like boxing gloves or something? You know, fighting stance? Am I wrong? What am I looking at then? Hold on, I need to zoom in. Oh, I see now. No. Yeah, I see now. Yeah, it's buttocks. I didn't realize. I swear I didn't realize. But how would that be the first thing I think of? Alright. I was gonna say I like the toast, but you know. Only the toast, please. We don't need the butt emotes. We don't need them. I say that, but we have a comfy tushy thing, but yeah, whatever. Yes, that one. I can't see it though. Do I need to reload? The other one was ass. Yeah, I'm gonna reload my chat thing. Alright, let's try the toast. Nope, I don't see it. I'll try again later. You do? Why isn't mine working? Come on. Oh, it shows up in my other chats. Oh, this is so unfair. Whatever, I'll just pretend that I see it. It's a nice toast. I like it. Alright, we continue.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Celeste, come on.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Don't say that, like, condescending tone and smiling at me. Never had anyone sound so nice for being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room, Yeah, I know that. The bloodstains, right? New elements. Tell me. Reloading. Bullet time battle. We're gonna add one more ingredient to recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements, but from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. That will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you have run out of bullets, you can destroy more statements. You can reload by pressing tab. Ooh, okay. Tab, tab, tab. Tab, 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 tab. Okay, got it. Go, go, go. Well, what's up, Rumpa enthusiasts? Can't wait to see what my character will do to help this trial. Yes, about that. But yes, welcome.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Hold on, I need to think.
Worst. You miserable wretch. I
need to tap, come on.
You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong.
How much do I get to, like, reload?
You are a fool. So pathetic.
Okay, now I reloaded.
Nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
Okay, I can't see anything though.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have
what's the tempo here?
I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Oh, there it is. I was doing too quickly. I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the tempo. I didn't know the tempo. I was cursed from the beginning with the negative thing. Alright, LKS and Firestorm, what's up? How you doing? Tonight is Class Trial, and we're gonna figure out who killed Firestorm and LKS. Yeah. That's funny that you both show up at the same time and you're both the one who died this chapter. But hey, we're gonna catch the killer. Watch a clip together. Alright, it's gonna be tough to make time for it, but
I refuse to give up yet.
Hopefully there's a break after this. Ping extra, nice. Okay, no tutorial. Let's do this. Come on. The moment of truth.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
I don't have any bullets. Tap, tap, tap.
Agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Okay, now.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Again, I don't know the tempo because I can't see it. It's like negative, negative, negative. I can't see the tempo that I'm supposed to click.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
What is tempo? Like, how do I get rid of the negative? Because you can't see anything with that, and you have to click in the tempo of the like the beat of it. That's so hard. Activate. What button is that?
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, spacebar. Okay, I'm gonna try that. It might just be that. It might just be that. How do you remember these things though? It's been like weeks since last time.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
I don't think I can reload and attack at the same time, yeah.
Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot
There we go.
agree.
Temp up.
You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Okay, it's almost working.
Cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Tempo down.
You are a fool. So pathetic.
I think I won. Final equip.
I cannot agree.
Shoots.
This should prove it.
There we go. That spacebar helped a lot. Thank you. Spacebar all the
If
way.
you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
But before you see the proof, we're gonna do a clip from Alice, who's actually paying extra for this as well. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. This clip really makes me cough. I don't know why. All right, here it is. It's called Dave and Buster's.
A favor. Break down for me what I'm holding in my hand right now. Ah, that is a Dave & Buster's power card. Yes, now, does your Dave & Buster's card work at any other similar establishments, like, say, TGI Fridays? Mine does not. No, it doesn't. Believe me, I've tried it. Several locations. Okay, well, yeah, because if you recall, I've actually been with you on many of those occasions where you've tried. Right. Yeah, I don't think I've tried it enough. I think you have, because clearly, at this point, you should have realized that it doesn't work anywhere else. There's one out in Franklin Mills I haven't tried.
Can't really hear much because of the music.
Okay, let's move past it. I'm trying to make a point here. When you come to Dave & Buster's, you spend your real money, but you leave with Dave & Buster's money. Okay, that gives you incentive to come back to Dave & Buster's because it's the only place where your money works. I think that's brilliant. Now maybe we should take a page out of D&B's book and try the card at the Fridays out in the Northeast. No, card at Fridays. You son of a bitch. We're way past that at this point. I don't understand why you can't grasp that point. It doesn't work anywhere else. It's only going to work here. All right, I'm getting all worked up. Okay, well, I'm proposing that we print our own currency. Okay, make our own money. Yes, and we call it Patty's dollars. Now we distribute that out to people for free initially. And then they become customers, and then they bring in new customers. And then once they're in, they have to use real dollars to buy Patty's dollars. That's exactly right, and that stimulates our own internal economy.
That's so smart.
That's a great plan. And then afterwards, we'll go out to Fox Chase and use the power card at that Fridays. Yeah. No, we won't. You can, though.
Alright, good stuff. Thank you. Good show, this one. The show is called Dave and Buster's. For anyone interested in watching more of these guys. I guess this guy is Dave, and this guy is Buster. Alright. Thank you. I'm eating kimchi fried rice with fried egg on top. Wow. Fried rice and fried egg. That's so much fry, man. Nice. Monocoins? Yes, monocoins are that. You're correct. Tu es correcto. Alright. Moving on.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
They might have been in a hurry and this is why it happened.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez. Does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Anyway? We had to fight so hard for that. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then...
It's a friendly robot.
what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Sure, go ahead.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
How the body was moved? What does it mean by that? I don't know. Transported via a dolly? I don't know. Is he stupid? Alright, let's go. Costume, dolly. I mean, we're gonna lock in a dolly, I suppose.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yeah.
From there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Bend
Then you
over?
could push the dolly no problem.
Oh, but you can't
So
bend
the killer
over.
just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
There's so many things there, but there's like one thing that I caught on to being false, so I'm just gonna attack that point. Would a person inside a suit have been able to push the dolly?
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment and from there.
Yeah, then loaded it on.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle,
Yeah, the
all
90
you'd
degree.
have to do
Oh.
is bend over.
What? Wrong button. I lose 10 seconds because I clicked right click instead. Yeah, the 90-degree angle indeed.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Didn't you kick it or something? Nah, no, okay, that wouldn't work. Load the dolly, wrap in and tarp, and also kick. Nah, no, that's not working.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Yeah, you can't even see your feet in that suit. Oh! So that's why. It all came back to that, huh? I was like, how is that relevant, like, at any point? But it really is. You can't push a dolly because you can't see the feet. I'm as blind as a bat here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
It seems like she'd be unable to see her feet even without suits. Oh, I know what you mean. Tough life, right? You gotta feel bad for her.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Nice timing on the emote as well.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Well...
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Then again, you know where your feet are, right? They're always at the bottom. Not saying it's impossible, even though it's hard.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Yeah, well, she thinks it's impossible.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Yes, I think this point is better. Someone very experienced in not seeing their feet could also easily kick the dolly while not seeing their feet. Oh, yeah, and that would lead us to people with, like, I mean, I guess very fat bellies. Or simply, big chests, I suppose. Muscular, of course, muscular. So many muscles. Whoa. 2. How would you lift Taga's body? Or Yufumi's? Not in a suit. No, you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter
You
of
wouldn't.
taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off. Well, it was locked. You can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get out of it. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid frigging thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. Maybe no gaming tonight, I'm tired. Alright, fine. We'll do it another day. But don't spoil yourself, okay? Don't do it. And we can experience the game fresh. Or DLC, that is. I won't spoil myself? Good. Good.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Damn, this music is loud in here, though. It's only... it can't just be me. Wow, so how? No, it can't go lower than that. It has to be like this, but damn. That sucks. It isn't? Okay. Fine. But I have voice volume at max? And this so far below? Doesn't feel like much of a difference.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
But yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Damn, Celeste really wants it to be Hero.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice?
Yeah, that's terrifying. Celeste, yeah. A bit like Celeste indeed. Wonder why. I'd also like it to be Hero. Yes. Get rid of him.
If whoever was in
Vote him
that
out.
suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Tell us. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. Oh. Oh, I see. That name was planned much earlier. Oh, okay.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Wow, look at that. Aoi has no idea.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
What's the accent Celeste has? I don't know. I like to imagine that it's like Indian, but you know, what do I know? She has a good accent though, for sure. Tits for brain, Aoi, please stay out of this. That's so rude, Tomo. How could you say that? Isn't that your character anyway? Didn't you pick the blue-haired girl? Can't say that about yourself. Sounds Indian, which is weird since she looks like a British Gothic princess. Yeah, but she wouldn't... it would be much harder to think of her as a Gothic princess had she been talking British. I don't know. It's a scary accent for sure, dialect. Aoi keeps flip-flopping left-right. South Asians can be goths too. They can. Anyone can.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yeah, every 90-degree angle, that is.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
They're the same pose. They're the same people. The same artist made both.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, it would maybe help.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
It's gonna take forever.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone.
I'm looking for more Easter eggs on these portraits, because in Danganronpa 3, I mean, we had like the Mio XXX, right? But it doesn't look like they have any Easter eggs here on the death portraits of the people. But that was a fun one, for sure. I think we had looked at everyone now.
That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Yes, this is correct.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
The way she says it, it's good.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Yeah, terrifying.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Robo-Justice is fighting for sparkling justice.
Oh, right. I was tinkering with the text-to-speech things. That was so surprising. Robo-Justice, indeed. I have to say, I feel Aoi getting that mad towards Hiro seems kind of out of character, almost like the writers needed a character to do that, but didn't have anyone better to pick than Aoi. Yeah. I don't think it's too weird though, because she isn't like the brightest, and it makes sense that she would, if anyone.
To 1700 donates $5 and says, Robo-Justice is fighting for sparkling justice.
If anyone, she would be the one who tunnels, right? Because she isn't the brightest. But yes, I removed the $5 thing, Alice. But thanks for adding it again. Suddenly going nuclear would have made sense if it was Sakura that died. I don't feel like she's pushing that hard though. She wouldn't. There isn't like that much emotion on her. Like, yeah, anger, but there's like no real sadness and desperation in her voice. I don't know. Does that mean I can now TTS impersonate other people? Yes, you can. Yeah, which makes it seem forced. I'll think about it if I'm upset about it or not. I didn't feel anything before you said it. Gah. What was the sound again? Gah. It was like gah. I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor.
Gah.
Soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor. and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. Gah, I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Ungia! Huh? Is that Hifumi from the nurse's office? That came from downstairs. It must have been. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. We need a G sound for channel point reward. Oh. That wouldn't be bad at all. Just sad the channel point award list is so full of stuff. I would delete stuff that isn't being used, but you know, that would probably upset someone.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
Yeah, I'm not deleting that. That one is being used. Did I say hello to Resco? Maybe I never did.
Darn,
What's up,
those
Resco?
are so exquisite, Tutter.
Yeah. Very exquisite tutor. So at least find what you want? Okay. As long as you think so.
Celeste, Hina, and
Good.
I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Amogus. Jesus, that's so loud.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered
Amogus.
Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about the food. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
And what was this? Gah. Ifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yeah. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Amogus.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like zombies, The Walking Dead.
Next thing we knew, we were
Ara,
searching
ara.
the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
So that's dead, huh?
Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah, but at least now Kyoko is filled in on it, so she knows the entire story.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Alright, let's start with Taka. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Broken wristwatch, maybe?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay, this one isn't super clear, which one I clicked on. They're using the hammers. So the broken wristwatch probably has something to do with the hammer then, maybe. I should attack.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before.
Yeah, I should attack this with what someone at the end said. Or begin her because she's cute.
They were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say
She's
that?
cute. She's very cute.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Was it this that I attacked?
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer,
While Taka's death.
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one with the broken wristwatch. I think that's the correct answer.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
Oops.
Hammers.
Okay, it wasn't that. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird's going on.
Shoot.
I need to think about this one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What if I attack this one instead? Oh, not that one either.
Shoot.
Is it not broken wristwatch then?
So, regarding
Okay,
Taka's
it's
death,
this one.
I wonder if he died before.
Actually, I need to see what's in the file again. Blow to the head. Similar weapon. Yeah, but that doesn't help anything. What were the other two that I had? This one has nothing to do with it. Yeah, he got killed 6 o'clock, is what I know. That's what I should shoot.
Or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
There's only two things I can attack. So this one's wrong.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Cute.
So, regarding
The numbering...
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What if I take this?
Taka came last.
What order do I have?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Did I just shoot this with that? What?
No, that's wrong.
Oh, I'm so good.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Okay, that wasn't very obvious. That was more like a... This had to be it, because the two first things that tried didn't work.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
That was very obvious? Okay, sorry. It was obvious. Sorry. I knew this.
So you're saying
Take a bullet to the knee.
culprit wanted us to
It's
think
an arrow
the
to
hammers
the
were
knee.
used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. Maybe a wristwatch or something? Probably a wristwatch here. Oh, yeah, that's 10 letters. Yep, wristwatch. Okay, W. No, take it. Yes, wrist. How do I take stuff? No, I clicked on it. Click. Wrist. W. No! I didn't click on that. T. Yes, C. A. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I did survive this one.
Now I understand.
You replaying Skyrim?
I've got
Nice.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
It was working. Hey you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yeah.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Really? Alright, speak for yourself, man. The only mod I have is the one stopping vampire attacks with the murder NPCs in each quest. Yeah, that's annoying. That's really annoying.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yeah, it does.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
So it could be anyone who were in the dining hall. That's scary to think. That was like Sakura, Aoi, Kyoko, and I think.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Ungia! Huh? What was that? I came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Well, maybe they
We
can
all
account
ran
for
down
each
to the
other.
nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
That's not a bad guess, right? For someone who was locked in the locker thing and in a suit. This is a good guess from him. It couldn't have been Taka. I couldn't have killed Taka because I was busy preparing Hifumi's murder at the time. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's a good alibi. Hiro is such a dumbass? No, this is good.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office...
Yeah, that was when you, Celeste, and Aoi went to the bathroom.
Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Correct.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Yeah, this is also true.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
I trust her.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared.
So they most certainly could have done those things.
When will we find out why Jill's tongue is so damn long? Yeah, that's something we're all curious about. That I am surprised that they haven't asked her directly. That would probably solve a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Google it. Apparently Celeste's accent is supposed to be French. Oh. That's... It doesn't really remind me of French. I'm sorry, but no. Yeah, it does not sound French.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Yeah, and once this gets solved, it gets really messy.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to
Her
explain
being
his
French,
body disappearing.
LARPer seems right, though, based on appearance. Anyone can dress like that, right? I mean...
And according to what Celeste said,
the only one strong enough to move Hifumi's body would be Sakura. Yeah. I mean, then again, she has an alibi just like everyone else. Google Celeste, who is a Japanese girl with a bad French accent, is voiced by Marie-Eve Harrington, who is French-Canadian. Huh. But okay, that is surprising to me. But then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time, yes. It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
I wasn't there when she told her alibi, so that doesn't count. Sure. Then your argument becomes damning for Sakura indeed. This is voiced by XQC. Pain.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? That would be so epic. Why is there no epic music during this?
What? How? If the dead body
Oh, there it is.
were to move itself.
Now that is epic. How can a dead body move by itself? How? No, that's not epic music at all. That's cat music. Very soothing though. Pure magica.
The dead body moved on its own?
Holy heck.
No! Not another ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
that Hifumi wasn't dead.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
So after you got hit by a hammer, he woke up, disoriented, and left and walked somewhere else, and then got attacked a second time where he got killed for real. I think that's what happened.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean,
Moved by
he was
magic.
dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That
パーティーは
isn't
まだ
possible.
始まったばかりだぜ。
It's Cartman. Damn, this is like the second time in recent times where South Park has made its way to the stream. Nice. Just a quick reminder that there is a follow mode for a long time in order to avoid spoilers. Yes, please understand, thank you. Anyways. The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? How long was it again? It's 25 minutes. Yes, 25 minutes. It's just to avoid, you know, the spoiler people from following and then spoiling and then leaving. That is so scary.
He was actually still alive.
Yeah, let's see.
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Yeah.
And that is why the announcement was made.
But I also
Are
had...
you really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah. How do I agree with what she's saying? Where's the agree button?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office?
Sub only? No.
Actually still alive.
Wait, can I take that?
It is impossible.
No.
Dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
It can't be that bloodstain.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
What if I take that? No, I can't carry it all the way over, can I? Oh, I don't know.
That when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive.
No.
Someone else's announcement.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt. And you know that. Surely you heard the body discover. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to try stealing what Kyoko said.
It was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
So I want to take this to what Celeste said, I think, if I'm allowed to. I am.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was...
No. It is Hifumi was dead. And you know that how? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh, that's correct.
No, that's wrong.
With 4:04 time left.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
But that didn't confuse any of us, right? We knew. We knew that was suspicious.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Celeste, why are you really trying to push this narrative? Like, why don't you go with the flow? Maybe it wasn't like you thought it was. So stubborn, yeah? Cope.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Detail.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that...
And I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. Or actually, let's just continue.
It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yeah.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Ooh, and that explains it, right? Because when we rediscovered the 2 bodies in the repository, there was a dead body announcement. So that means it was the first time we saw one of them dead. 10-minute ad break. Do you know how much money I would make from that 10-minute ad break though? Like a couple cents. Isn't that crazy?
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
I would make a couple of cents and I would break friendships. 1 sec? Yeah, 1 sec.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement, the first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time when both bodies were rediscovered, just after Hifumi came back to life, when Toko was found unconscious. No, it was really here.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
That's crazy though. How is this even possible?
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
That means he survived the attack of the real killer. But then he got killed again. Damn.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yes, I know which one he's talking about. The glasses cleaning cloth thing.
I know!
Oh, okay. What do you think?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
What? Genocide Jill. Look, it's like she's licking the camera on the left. She's like, lick, 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 lick. Like super quickly.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Yeah, they're probably gonna give me the glasses. Yeah, that one. There it is.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Yeah, that is weird.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
There was one, the glasses. Boom, so easy.
No, that's wrong.
I'm solving this. I'm getting this.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Very easy. It's gonna be the cleaning cloth.
I got it.
You see how quickly I picked that? I should get an S for that.
Featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
But I never got an S. So I think S doesn't exist and A is the best, which is why. So far I've scored the best score possible in every trial. S isn't possible. A is the best.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose
Crazy,
digital
crazy.
camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Yep.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
But you memorized all of it. You even put the star there after Angel.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Hifumi and...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage.
Ah,
like
I
that.
see.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
A few tissues, huh?
Then there's no question. It
Funky?
belonged to
Oh yeah, look at me. How you like them? Think they're pretty? They're pretty.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hero.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Yeah. Good points.
That's a good point.
Come on.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
I think Funky is Sakura. I wish. Alright. He wipes his glasses clean so he can see, yeah.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko smug, indeed.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Yeah. Because it's pink, right? So it's not real blood. I trust her less because she's not quite French, like Alfie. Wait, you don't trust Alfie? I shouldn't say that I do either, though, because last time I saw him, I kind of like shot him. I still feel bad about that, by the way. I wish I just tranquilized him instead. But yeah. You could be. Time to start lifting something heavier than pencils. Yes. Something a lot heavier, and more often as well. How does Kyoko know all this when Kyoko wasn't even there? We explained everything to her. I said I trust her. Oh yeah, because Alfie... Oh yeah, Alfie is Swiss, right? So you trust him. Nice, okay, got it. Kyoko's the ultimate detective reason? No, that's we don't know that. We don't know. We don't
The
know.
fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
No, we don't. We have no clue. Oh my god, I was asleep and now LKS is dead. What? What makes you say that? He's still alive. Oh no, don't look top right. No. Pain. Ah, well, yeah, what's up, MK? You're sleeping this early though? Damn. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We are halfway through the trial. You're the ultimate detective? Okay, so you said it, and that's why the rest of us know. Yeah, I'm still here, don't worry. LKS is alive, it's just... Yeah.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi. Taka himself. That'd be so dope. Sakura could have done it, yeah. I guess these options are pretty good, but it's Hifumi.
Got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Mm-hmm.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Yeah, it was.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
MK44688 donates $5 and says, "Man, I love Chicken Dance. I wish it was played more often."
MK, why would you say such a thing?
Which
Thanks for
means
$5 though.
when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Seriøst, mand. I lovesikken dagens. Iris IT was played more often.
Damn, I hate Danish. What was that? The AI has gone too far. Yeah. The AI, or maybe Alice's creativity. Maybe it's just that. As it could only been Hifumi who just finished stashing Taka's body there. Yeah.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yep. LKS was a bad guy. Who could have known? A bad guy who got killed.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
69% gay. Alright, it's time. Weeb level 6%. I'm not a weeb.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Yeah, I'm very normal.
There's more?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Smirk. 2%. You're normal
You know
too?
what
What?
I'm talking about,
The
right,
bot is
Makoto?
wrong.
The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The toast. The item he took off Taka's lifeless body. That was... Oh. The piece of paper, of course. Notes.
I got it!
Got it!
You're talking about the note
Normal
Hifumi
stream
had
sad?
hidden away,
There's nothing
aren't
sad
you?
about that. Sometimes, wait. Sometimes we have gacha streams though, look. This is a gacha stream. 59, yeah, you know. It's halfway there. Fire, you missed out on the other pensive emotes that was almost added. Yes. You did. You should have checked that one out. Fire, you should have.
Hidden note?
MK gets 39% weeb. The Miku number.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What?
What? In his
In his what? Jeez.
pants?
Pants?
Yes, his pants.
Yes.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole, maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
20 years of age, okay.
Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said...
What did I get last time? I can't remember. Hold on, can I copy this? Oh, yeah, I think I was the one at 12. I got 44 this time. Now, if you actually merge those two, 12 and 44, that becomes 56. And if you divide 56 by 2, you get 28. Which is my age. So, you know, it all balances out in the end. You can have one relationship for half your life with someone who's... Oh, wait, no. Doesn't work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Beast. Need more bullets? I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Bigger weapons. No, that is a weapon. What is this roleplay? Nice MK.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
Don't you know the meme? Nope, never seen it.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero.
2 people got in touch with the killer.
And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants, me, Taka. What? So weird, these options.
I got it! That's right!
Yep.
Taka!
Hifumi's pants. You should just click on that to see the reactions. I kinda want to, but then I lose a star. Or a life, a heart.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Sorry, yes.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Huffy.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi.
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
MK really got a good character for once. Someone who, you know, doesn't die the first thing she does. Look at her. You're no longer the one who dies. You can be... wait. No, wait. You were a killer. Yeah, take it back. But you get a cool character at least. Genocide Jill. Now I see. Why did I not see the toast, but I can see this one? Never died early, but you killed my character in the in game number 2, right? And that was like chapter 3, I think. So he died like halfway through the game. And then in game number 4, who were you? Were you the bookworm? Oh. You were the bookworm. Yeah, well, I guess your character died very early then, because technically you never got to have a character. Watch a clip together. Paid up over last time. Alright. Let's see this TikTok clip. Yeah, the cosplaying bookworm.
Whoa, a lot of protein, sir. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy.
Alright.
Let's go to the gym, buddy. Aliens, they will know my power. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Bigger weapons. Bigger weapons. Bigger weapons. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Whoa. Thanks for the protein, sir. Watch me ride that horse, sir.
Why are we watching this?
Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. No, that's
halfway left. I mean, why are we watching this? Alright, this was a shit clip. That was really, really boring. Just some good content. It was a shit clip. Can we get a ban on whoever requested that? My god. Oh, that was not a good clip. Alright, moving on. I can't let her get to me. Get timed out? Yep. Time out the rescue guy, please. Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended
Finger
for
Tomo.
must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
Oh, destroyed 100.
Remember what
Nice.
the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Can I take this? First time, the time mentioned in notes. It feels like that's a key.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for
I don't know.
must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
Is this one?
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
TikTok was Taka. The note has nothing to do with Taka, but it does. Because of the broken wristwatch, right?
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what time did it? 6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh. Got it.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong! That's not a good clip.
No,
Saves
there
saves favorites. No.
is a connection.
Would have been better if I had more bullets. No, I don't know. I mean, anything would make that clip better. More bullets, sure.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
No further objections!
Okay, well, that's good.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka...
Jill's voice actor had a good time. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same voice actor who plays the Choco. I wonder. Maybe it's just a talented voice actor who can do like a shy voice and a crazy voice. Who knows?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Taka is TikTok, yes.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Well, the proof is simply the piece of paper in his hands.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Jill was voiced by Erin Fitzgerald and Kyoko was voiced by What? What is that sentence? Was voiced by Erin Fitzgerald and Kyoko was voiced by people voice actors. Oh, well, you copied something weird. Okay, Kyoko is Erika harlacher. Alright. Wrong copy paste. Yeah, no worries.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Wow, it fits. Look at that. Look at that picture. Wow.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note.
Amanda Celine Miller. So it is Amanda for Toko and Erin for Jill. So there are two different voice actors. Okay. Now you know. Now you know.
There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap.
Indeed.
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Hmm.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
Hero.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Hmm.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Nope.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Sad.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Yeah, that's...
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Hmm.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Oh, if you can account for each other, then you're good.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus! Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
Tell us, Hiro.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Hammer?
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file...
Yes, it says they were killed by similar weapons.
The way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
It's a good point. How was Hifumi killed?
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
So mean. It's good content though.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
It's so obvious. Don't say anything.
So the question is,
It's
how
not
could
obvious.
the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
I only know that there was like a hammer that was like, they called it a spotless hammer that was seemingly washed off. But, you know, who could have done that? Yeah.
Personally, I haven't a clue.
Mm-hmm.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Robo Justice used spotless hammer to deliver sparkling justice. Alright.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Yeah, hammer that would be. Whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure it out. I have to find the truth. Totally click. That was so quick. Spotless hammer, yeah, that's one.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Do you attack this immediately?
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Is that true?
Well, one thing seems pretty clear.
Murdergear.com?
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, it could be in this one.
No, that's wrong.
Hifumi was killed by the
The
wristwatch.
murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
That would have been a new one.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Yep.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Whoa, really?
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
Yeah.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Yes.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Is it a betrayal though? Or was this planned from the beginning? I wonder which one of them got kill credit on Taka. The real killer or Hifumi?
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
I think the money is coming into, talking points.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how we wouldn't be able to, blah 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 blah. At least that's what we thought at first, but yeah, the money was probably a big reason. Shit, same clues again. Do we want revenge?
The rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Is possible of an accomplice really that insane? Or is there some chance? Which one do I
The
use?
rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder,
I don't know.
only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is
Maybe
simply
two murderers
impossible
attack this?
that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if
I don't
there's
know.
one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the
Oh,
rules
okay,
laid out
that
for
makes
us,
sense. So they would do
even if
two
more than
kills
one
and
person is
two class
complicit in
trials,
the
and they
murder,
both get out. Maybe.
Only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Oh wait, that does not. No, that doesn't make sense at all. Oh, well, it worked anyway.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Yeah.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme.
Exactly.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Like money?
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
This is like the work of a real mastermind, though. Who is this smart in this group?
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Wow.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
There was also one more thing about the second murder. Like, who else would they have murdered? Was it like Hiro then? I guess they were saying that. Can't help but admire its cunning. Yes. Yes, indeed. Dude sounds like Hiro is exactly the kind of guy to do this. Dude sounds like Hiro. You mean he's stupid? So that's why he went with it or something? Kyoko must have noticed the fact that from the beginning, yes, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although... Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't understand really what you meant. When you think about it, she's almost too amazing. She's really too amazing, huh? It's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Well, that's what we gotta solve next.
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions in the end, and in the end murder him. In the debates up to now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Okay, so but based off of information so far, we have to guess that it's Kyoko, right? Because she's too smart. That's kind of like what he said. You could also say that it's Celeste, because Celeste has downright been annoying the entire class trial, saying no to every single thing that we reveal. So I'm gonna guess Celeste.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
What? That was correct?
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yeah.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
Yeah, that disgusts you, right?
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Oh, she does speak French. But why is her accent so bad at French then? Damn. She does speak French.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
Because voice actors... Okay, so you don't think a French Canadian can do French accents? Isn't that... Why does she speak French then? You need true blood French to do French accents, but she can speak French. Alright. I mean, I can speak Swedish and I can make a Swedish accent. So, I mean, if anything, that makes me a qualified for a voice actor and someone who has to have a broken accent. You know, so much better than what Celeste is pulling off here. It's a Canadian French accent. I don't hear it. It's Indian to me. It's Indian to me. Nobody wants to be French. French Canadians speak Canadian, not French.
It is. Throughout the
But she speaks French.
there was
I heard
certain
it.
behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Fumi and Celeste had in common? Encountering the suspicious individual, yeah.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit.
Yeah, this Indian accent sounds exactly like the Microsoft workers that call me and try to help me fix my Windows. Gee, they've called you. That sucks, man. Or maybe it doesn't suck because it's funny.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
What? Byakuya, how could you say such a thing?
Sorry.
I was on the right track.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Yes.
Are you saying
Actually, I apologize. Yeah.
Was a lie?
If you don't like that, he should have stood up for himself. He kept spamming me years ago. If someone calls me and they speak in a different language, then you know, I'm out of there. Pretty good. They've installed antivirus stuff on my computer and even called me from time to time to fix stuff. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe I should call them too. I need some antivirus. Oh, it's Anime God. What's up? How you doing? We remember you from last week. And we're back again. Those crazy adults are talking right now? Yes. But it's necessary to keep this going. Yeah, Anime God-chan.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yes, she said that she found, or she saw, like, someone moving on the second floor. On the top of the stairs, of course.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
Is that not true then? Did you not see anything, Celeste? Do you have any proof?
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor.
Ohio, indeed.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Blood-curdling.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so I headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. Oh, he did.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Ungia! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi, and he's in the nurse's office. Celeste looks like she has a little despair going on here. Yeah. Kinda cool that this plan worked out for him though. Because what if someone stayed in the nurse's office with Hifumi? Like, oh, I refuse to go. I need to check in on him to make sure he's okay. Then the whole plan would just fall apart, right? So,
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
But then again, no, actually, because Celeste and Aoi left. Yeah, Celeste kind of forced that to work. Yeah, okay. No, never mind. It makes sense.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
She was. Why don't we split into 2 groups? I will lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Koda and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. Yeah, Celeste was always gonna say that she would go downstairs, right? She needed to be downstairs. So that she could force the other people away from Hifumi. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toku, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Did you hate that one so much? What if it was Makoto that stayed with Celeste in the nurse's office? Makoto, let's go to the bathroom. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the plan would have been, but she probably had something, right? She must have had something. Ha-ah!
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Ooh.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I see. It was that loud.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
I mean, when you look at that scene, wouldn't you make that conclusion, especially after we've already had several murders this past week at this school? Surely you would make that conclusion, right? I don't think that's strange.
You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
Well, you were feeling kinda sick. So Celeste didn't force Aoi to go then. Aoi was feeling sick.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
I guess she would have taken any reason to do it. This is just convenient for Celeste.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Celeste.
I have no idea what you mean.
Look, a cute face like that, you really think she's gonna commit murder? No, I think she's good. I trust her when she says that she has no idea what they're talking about.
Don't bother trying to deny it.
I believe her, yeah.
You made one fatal mistake.
A mistake, huh?
Did I?
Looks like Celeste's little gamble didn't pay off.
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
What is the mistake here?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did you say? They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that really too strange? It's like... it's a bit weird, but...
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yes.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
What? You didn't even mention that?
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
So she shouldn't have known that Taka was dead?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yeah, if memory serves. Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to? Well, that she shouldn't have known that Taka was dead or something, but... okay, I don't know which one this is.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this.
Who are they?
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Oh, those guys?
That is all I said.
I thought you meant like the
And
previous
that's all it
murders.
takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
It must have been that. Because she said those guys.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this.
But what to attack that
Enjoying
with?
the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's
Maybe the
all
real
it takes
culprit
to
is the friends
finish
made along the way. Yeah,
It's
maybe.
obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I can say that's strange that you mentioned those guys. Maybe that's strange.
Was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be
You have like
positively
us, you
elated.
have all
We are
those
all going to
guys.
die here.
So strange.
We are going to die, just like those guys.
It was that, wow.
No, that's wrong.
That's really, really hard.
That's
And
right.
I knew I had to shoot
There's no reason
those
Celeste
guys.
should have said, just like those guys died.
But it's like weird to pick up something that Byakuya said, so strange, and shoot it with that. Yeah.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
I don't know if I like this one. Because I really thought she was referring to the previous people that died. Just like those guys died, like everyone else.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Oh, well, guys can be gender neutral if you say it in like to more than one person. You know, a guy is a dude, but you guys can mean like a group of people with all genders. So, yeah. Nice try though. This is what she should say, and she will get out of this. No, she's dead.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Oh. She's glitching.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
She's not dead. Grrr. This 2010s before guys were gender neutral. Maybe there's some truth in that, but at the same time, isn't this game from like 2016 or something? I mean, it's not an old game. It should be fairly up to date with our morals and ethics of this year.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
If she meant all the others, she would have said, "We're going to die like everyone else." It's a slip of tongue. Say that you're French, Canadian. Whoops, sorry, not my first language. And you're good. There you go. No one's gonna attack you for like one particular word that you said. It's all good. She has so many defenses here. It's created in 2012, localized in 2013. Yeah, okay. Game is older than I thought it would be. A bit older. Those guys just sound weird if you refer to literally everyone that dies so far.
Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It's a good question. It's only a picture, right?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
It's not a video or anything.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer.
Doesn't have a timer, so that means she truly was the one who took that photo. So, Hiro was in a suit? Even if you can't use this as evidence as she did, she's the most guilty. Hiro just doesn't make sense as the killer. No, he doesn't. Yeah, she can say no, it wasn't me, as much as he wants, but she's still ultimately the most suspicious one anyway.
In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
It's like when you're getting voted out in Among Us for a good kill, but people like use the process of elimination to clear each other, and then you still get voted out even though no one knows how you did the cool kill. Yeah, you like vented into the navigation, killed, and then vented back. No one saw that, but they still voted you out. It sucks.
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
And yes, I've done that.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
I got voted out because TJ played a venting sound and people thought it was me. Damn, that venting sound thing was... I remember the sound, yes, but I can't remember what actually happened after that. Didn't TJ record that though and post a clip in media? I can't remember how it went down, but it was funny nevertheless.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking. Hifumi is dragging the suspect away.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Damn.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
So all he did was like put on a scared face and boom. He looks like he's being attacked. But in reality, he's just carrying the suits.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Okay, why is that?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Shit. That's not looking good for
Then
Celeste.
shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Yeah, we need a plot twist quickly, or else we're actually gonna vote out Celeste. And I don't want to believe it's her, because she's kinda cute. So, yeah. We need a plot twist. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. There's no way it's her, though? Yeah, it's no way, right? But if it's not Celeste, then who's the second most suspicious? Hero still? No, it can't be him. It's like Genocide Jack then? Or Jill, I mean.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Maybe they
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the
can?
culprit after all!
No way!
Maybe they can. Robo Justice.
You dressed me up in that suit
Blueprints?
after I passed out!
Costume? Which one is it? Blueprint or costume? It's just blueprints. Okay. Costume? So if they can't... Costume?
You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight.
Alright.
No, that's wrong.
Carry weight and shoot stand up? No need to. Let's go.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Exactly.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
Yeah, it's actually the second time we go for this. And everyone is still equally as surprised as the first time.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh, we get new art for Celeste. Look at that. Look at those fingers. Rawr. The crazy cat lady.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
No.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Ooh. Checkmate. Bringing up games when Celeste is in the same room. That's gonna trigger her.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot!
Oh
What do you
God.
mean, checkmate!
You've never seen Celeste like this.
Celeste? Clearly! You want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
The voice actor had to, you know, get paid twice as much for these couple of lines coming up next.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Oh yeah, he was the dude who attacked you. He actually said hero. Who tried to kill you? You killed me? That's right, I remember the name. Yasuhiro. She think that matters? It's the dying message of the person, you know? That weighs a lot. Maybe not as much when it's proved that they were accomplices. But
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
what the?
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Yeah, that's true, Hiro.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Oh God, she's openly threatening us that she's gonna kill us. Let's vote her out.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Oh, he last names, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Can I remember anyone? Let's try this one.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly.
Oh.
I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
That's true, that's true. That's for Makoto.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Why did he say it like that then?
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to.
Tell us, I wanna know.
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Oh, is that true?
What did you just say?
So her name was just Celeste, nothing else? Oh, I mean, okay. Been a while since we did the character introductions.
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
So Yasuhiro is her last name?
Well, do I?
Does she look like a loser? No. She looks like a dead man walking. Okay, sorry. What could her name be? I sure wouldn't know. Yep.
What? I think I've earned the
First name, Queen.
on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Just say anything here.
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up. My real name is Celeste.
Oh yeah, well, Ludenberg. We knew that. No, we knew that.
Please stop making me repeat myself over and over again.
That was easy. Ludenberg, that's easy. Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. I don't know what that would be, but let's try. Maybe the E-handbook has like names of us? Oh, it would have. That's why the E-handbook is here.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name...
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
Didn't we have someone in chat who was called literally, my name is Celeste Ludenberg?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
Like with the my name is in front.
You have no way to contradict me.
Oh, lots of time.
That's the only truth there is! Moron!
So I attacked the last thing she said with E-handbook maybe?
Tell us something. He
Grab the
wanted us
booba.
to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times?
My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god
Yeah.
damn it!
Again on Discord, indeed.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
The truth.
And since you have no way to contradict me...
Oh, I had a way. I had a way.
That's wrong.
Show us our real name. Yes, show us your real name. Please.
That's it. The handbook.
I kind of like Celeste Ludenberg though. That's a nice name. I don't want to call her something else.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Ludenberg sounds Swedish. Okay, you have never been Swedish if you think that's a Swedish word. That's more like Danish, actually. Yeah, that's like a Danish name. Ludenberg is katakana. Wait, Ludenberg in katakana is spelled Yasuhiro or something? That would be a plot twist. Not even plot twist, but really cool. You know, wow, insane. Thanks, but we'll see about that. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Please. Oh, she's gonna give up.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
you didn't kill?
Because
She's doing the chicken sound.
until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring
Sorry, MK.
everything to an end.
It just reminded me. Climax experience. Oh yeah, let's go. Idol? Oh shit, who's that the blonde in the background with twin tails? Okay, what is this? In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction? I don't know. Okay, how do we move? No, that's not Junko. Junko isn't like that. She's an idol though, yeah. But she's not like that. Let's see. Damn, this is weird, because there's just weird things. Okay, Yasuhiro's here. Who was it that the killer summoned first? What time did the killers call their victim? Maybe this can go here? I don't know if that makes sense, but it feels like this one is for later when he wakes up. No, it can't be that either. Wait a minute, this backpack or coincidence? I think not. Okay, so if it makes sense with this, they were talking in the room. I don't know what room, recreation room maybe. They're like, ha ha ha. And then he makes a funny face. I don't get it. And then suddenly, Yasuhiro walks in. At like 1 AM, I think they said. And then they stop him. Nice. And they put him in the suits. They knocked him out and stopped him in the robot suits. And they used a certain item to do it. What? A certain item? Okay, well I don't have the item, I think. And then a picture. Then they did a photo immediately. Oh, I can check all of them? Oh, okay, I can. Okay, never mind. Oh shit, this is hard. 8 more minutes for this? Okay, the first one. How did the killer recruit him? I don't know. Maybe through this, because this looks suspicious. I was kidding. How does this come into play? Never, right? Oh, with chips maybe? You recruited him with chips? No, this one, chips is here already, so it can't be that one. Oh, 1 AM. Look, 1 AM. This, I think this is 1 AM. No, that's like 6. That's not correct. Ah. But it was like 1. What time? Here, 1. Okay, good. Actually, I need to check if that one's correct. What time? Yes. Perfect. Then they knocked him out, blah blah. Certain item. Certain item. Oh, the camera, right? I don't know. You don't have to go in order. It's easier. What time was Taka supposed to head to the equipment room? That's 6. So if you have a clock that says 6, that would be perfect. And then he was hiding and used Justice Hammer. Boom. Killed him at 6 o'clock. What number was it? 4, right? This one. Because they wanted to think that Taka got killed last, but it wasn't that. And then the killer was like, "Ha, I have this photo. Oh shit, that's crazy." Yeah, this photo looks lots more. It looks scarier than the one we were given. All right, and then we saw him in the library, and in the library he was like, "Fumi used something to fake the existence of a criminal." Oh, this maybe. Nah, it can't be that. I don't know. Use something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Is it really this thing? No, this is here. So it can't be that thing. Ifumi brings the whole mecha to a murder scene. My brain is working overtime. And it's not even that good. Wait, okay, let's skip this one for now. Yeah, in the nurse's office, he's like, ha ha ha, and then everyone leaves. He's like, rub, rub, rub. Oh, Just M3, do you have that one? Yes. Nice picture. He pretends he's dead, and he's found dead. And then he gets up when Aoi and Celeste were in the bathroom. He walks upstairs, looks for That guy puts him here. Find a dolly thing. I don't have a dolly. Like, what is this? I can't do anything with these two. Use something? Yeah. It's like pushing? Yeah, I guess it's this one. Because this, yeah, this one is no longer equipment room. This is the repository, right? So I thought this was the equipment room still. Like he was loading the thing, but that was already done. This is when he takes them off. That's good. And then it's like, ha, I'm cute. But did he? Why? And then he got smashed by a hammer. The hammer was used. This one. Wait, it was like this one too. Oh, that's fine. Alright, 3.5 minutes left. Almost done. Let's go back to the beginning. See if we missed anything at the very back. Yeah, that one. How do you kill a recruiter accomplice? It's probably something stupid. I don't know. I have no clue what would... Is it like this one? They're like talking to each other? And then... This one was... Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. But it can't be that, can't be that, can't be that. Is it just hammer 2? There we go. Got it.
The killer is you!
That was hard. Almost took like 8 minutes.
Anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
But this one was the hardest. That circle. Oh, a handshake.
Hifumi, with an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro.
Hold on. What? Isn't this weird? Doesn't Hiro... She convinced me with a handshake, yes. But Hiro sees Celeste and Hifumi here, no? Did he just forget? Because then that would be bad. Because, oh yeah, I saw Hifumi. I met up with Hifumi and Celeste at 1 AM tonight. I feel like this is an oversight. They made a mistake here. They needed to attack Hifumi. Sorry, attack Hiro before he sees who his assailant is. If you go from getting hit in the head. That's so silly. He just forgets. He clearly sees them here, but he forgets. Ah, I got hit. If you get bonked, hacking... What? No, you will still remember this. you can't just forget who you saw when you met up with some people in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's probably some kind of sleeping... I don't know what to call it. But sure, it's like on a drug, I guess.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him...
But I don't think it's a memory loss drug. And if that exists, then wow, they should have explained that. Because I need to know.
They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Yeah, is it a memory loss drug though, huh? Hero's an idiot. It's funny because you can actually explain it off like that.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking it, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Looks like chemical was put on the rag that he was put to sleep. Then he was put to sleep, yes. But I'm just saying that before that chemical and the rag reached his face, putting him to sleep, he clearly saw in front of him Celeste and Hifumi. So then when he would wake up, he would know who did it. That's the point I'm trying to make.
When they were done with him,
which
they
was really
shoved
bad.
him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
He'll be like next. Oh yeah, I did see Celeste with Hifumi. It could be that. It could actually be that he says that. Because the game doesn't... who cares?
And then finally, at 6
I care, but...
they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Can't believe you'd do such a thing though, Hifumi.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room.
Isn't Hifumi the murderer? Yes. Did you see the scene? He killed Taka. LKS killed Firestorm. Right here. With Justice Hammer 4.
The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Why is Celeste getting the blame then? Who do you think Celeste killed?
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect.
Right.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library.
I guess it's possible that Celeste told Hifumi that she would kill Hiro. And it would like later they would find the suit, but Hiro would be dead in the suit maybe. I guess that's what she kind of like told him. I can see that being a thing. I still can't believe this. It's way too obvious. Who else could have seduced this clown? Any 2D woman, for sure.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that.
But I wonder what Celeste had to do for pervert Hifumi in order to get him to work together for her.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone.
Probably nothing naughty or anything like that. She has too much pride, I guess. Plus, she did say that she was disgusted by him. So I don't even know why they shook hands in that previous scene. Would she really do that? Is that Celeste? Would she shake hands with Hifumi?
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
It's all an act.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and
I kind of believe her though. I kind of feel like she wouldn't want to go close to him. But I guess I'm a fool for believing her.
and turn the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office.
Actually, what if she hadn't killed Hifumi? Wouldn't she just have perfect proof to get rid of the guy without any problem? Oh. Yeah, if he... There was many ways that she could have betrayed Hifumi. Damn. Why did she kill Hifumi? I mean, that way she has a chance to get out. Yeah, to win the killing game. That's why people kill.
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yeah.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Look at the cats. Meow meow.
Even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them.
Isn't that funny though? That Celeste, who hates Hifumi, ultimately it's like Hifumi that's got herself killed in a way. Because killing him
and they did it using an
caused her to die.
ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. The villain behind it all is...
Oh, screenshots. Oh, this one is kind of nice. Oh, kiss. What? They're kissing. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a nice screenshot. Wonderful.
Sorry, you lose.
You lose. I wonder what the flowers are for.
I lost?
Oh, you wouldn't say that. Most winningest player ever.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
She takes it well though.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
Sorry, Celeste, the house always wins. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Nice.
Celestia Ludenberg.
Oh.
Actually, no.
Name reveal. What do you think her first name is then? Ah, let's just click.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro. That's the real name. Tomoko? I mean, kind of close to our T. It's Taiko. Yes, Taiko.
Taiko?
Oh, Taiko. But she said Taiko, but Makoto says Taiko.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
No, she changed her voice as well.
Interesting.
Finally, the accent is gone. She was playing an act the entire time. Oh, A, come on. More A's. Only A, come on. Oh, I played the ending so well. Nice. There we go. Well, last time I thought 1000 points was max, but I guess this time was like 1200 points that was max. Yeah.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
It's time.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
This makes no sense though. Why did they make this so giga obvious and have her act giga sussy? It's still one of the early murders in the Danganronpa franchise. I don't know. Maybe people weren't good at games back then, so that this wasn't obvious for people, but we got better.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay.
Let's vote someone
If
else.
you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened?
The previous one was the same, but then big plot twist. Yeah, the previous one did have a big plot twist. Actually did. We really thought it was Genocide Jack. And then, you know, oh, Toko is Genocide Jack, now Genocide Jill. You're the killer. But then it wasn't. Like, what? That's kind of cool. But yeah, here, nothing of that sort was done. The game wanted us probably to believe that Hiro did it, but then have it get revealed that it was actually Celeste. No one would have seen that, but it was too obvious, sadly.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Hifumi murdered? Yes. Hifumi murdered Taka, and they gained nothing out of that. None of them. Hifumi didn't get a chance to escape, and Taka, well, he just died. So Hifumi and Hifumi killing Taka was in vain. Didn't do anything for any of them. Especially in a case like this with an accomplice and some robot and brainwashing and an ultimate gambler and everything else. She's sussy AF. Yep. What do you mean? We thought it was Hiro all all the time, right, guys? I thought so, really. I can't believe it was her. Wow. I came here today thinking it was like 97% Celeste, because I thought, you know, there's always a chance of plot twist, right? But alas, there was no plot twist here. But once again, you're totally correct. The Blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro. Oh yeah, the poll. Sorry, I forgot. I had no mention of that in my head whatsoever.
Honestly.
Well, that's sort of good. I think it was scary anyway to have a poll like that. Just see someone dropping a 100k bomb on one character. Then you know. Who is the killer? Oh. What options do you give? Celeste Hiro. I'm gonna be in the hero club then. I still believe Celeste. She's too cute to be a killer, you know. Oh, Hero's winning! No! It's so tight. Alright. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice...
Indeed.
I used her. Oh, it was... Oh, I see. It's, the alter ego. Because... he is, like, in love with the computer, right? And, I don't know, he thinks it's a girl, but it's a dude. And... yeah, amazing. For everyone still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego? Yes. I'll do one for who dies next. I mean... The next one might be the easiest one to figure out, sadly. Because if you guys know what characters survived game 1, then, you know, you can probably make calculations on based on who's left, who did the kill. Sadly. But, you know. You know. At least Celeste keeps the secret. Yeah, she's a good character.
Say what?
What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. Yeah, she's a good loser. Can you imagine that from a gambler? Damn. Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of your loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're the one who stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually...
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
Are you okay with this?
It was Taka, he stole it.
So then...
He just said so, SMH. She just said so? Yes. And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it here. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
As
What?
for me...
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
As for me...
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me. What?
What?
Stop repeating me. Also, what is this room? Look at that. Tons of figures in this room. Even I have like a life-sized magical girl costume in the back. Yeah, this is Hifumi's room, alright. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Damn. When I see Hifumi wear that costume. There's no way he fits that costume, no offense, right? No way, right? I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I mean, I knew he had gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. Unless she wear it? Yeah, she would. She should, I mean. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to... What? You can't say that. I mean, you can't say that you're going to kill him. Kakuto ladies in the background.
Most unfortunate.
Damn, is that a pillow in his bed? I mean, yeah, of course there's pillows in his bed, but, you know, we're prince. Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing it right into his hands.
Actually...
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape, you don't mean. Taka's going to try to kill you.
Indeed.
And also he can keep her... And also he can keep her to himself. That bastard.
This completely unforgivable!
Bastard.
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear, I will save her!
I have to save her.
Actually...
Then would you like to join with me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. Huh? I devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
And I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
Why do you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. Alright. We should all know who she's talking about, even if we watch this photograph or picture screenshots in like 2 years from now. Straight to the point, yeah. That's it.
Let's see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And you really believe that? But of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. Yeah, it kinda...
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well...
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we're nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, that is true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began here, my only thought has been escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie. Okay, well, now we know.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else near.
You little bitch!
That's just her answering your question, MK. She repeated it for you. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me...
And it was all for that dream. What was that dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Oh. This is like the British Gothic princess all over again. A castle. So this was our dream. Wait, is that Byakuya who's kissing I don't know, the shoe? Let's see. Those red eyes, they're like robots. They're killer robots. Can I base? Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is one dream to live for. Alright, screenshots, all the art. Together, handsome men from all over the world serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Okay. Who could have thought? Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I feel nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus... How can you be so calm? Don't you realize that you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people, I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, I would if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Let me eat cake, lady. I need to remind myself. I feel like I've seen that name a couple of times. The Queen of France. Let's see. I didn't say king, did I? What was she known for? Well, nothing that I can find in like 30 seconds of googling. She was executed when she was really young, if I remember. Really? She was only 38? 37? 37 years of age? Yep, that's kinda early. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. That weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get it rolling.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Was it by guillotine, Risco? Please. Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Let me eat cake is the most famous quote attributed to Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France during the French Revolution. As the story goes, it was the Queen's response upon being told that her starving peasants, subjects, had no bread. Okay, but that's good, right? Because that means she's offering them food, in this case cake. That means she was a good queen, and should have not been executed. Alright, I solved it.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this?
What?
Where is that? 17. 17.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
No, I wanted to hear.
Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
I do not care, let him die. Oh. Jeez. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Why are they eating bread when they have all this cake? Oh, ice. Hey, this is her dream castle. Oh, she's gonna get guillotined, or like burning of the Versailles witch. Alright, she's a witch. Legs. Interesting choice of music for this. Yeah, it's probably hot. Fire is hot. Oh, is she gonna get saved? No, I don't think that's gonna save her. That's not gonna save her. Thanks, Monokuma. Thank you. You stopped the fire. Is cat time? Yeah, maybe. See you in the next life. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I consider her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of the regrets from the outside world. And so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young, you need to place more value in your lives.
What are you gonna do?
And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. It's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes, it is. But reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk to me like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give the rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I not see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste? Yes.
Hey! Hey!
What's the key for?
What?
Probably locked the computer inside locker number 17, right? That's like the conclusion you gotta draw from that.
So then...
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
Huh?
Hey.
Answer me, what did you do to my body?
Ooh, how exciting.
What does this mean? What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, it would be strange, MK, if you suddenly, you know, you wake up one day and voila, it's there. If it hadn't been there before, that is. The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me shouts. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
That's interesting. I wonder what happened to Kyoko. Leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. It was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but What's the key that Celeste gave to you?
So...
Most likely, it's a key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well done, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey.
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? You're still at risk of a spy, you know? Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
And it's up to you now.
Yo.
I'm going to go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Why are you blushing? Aoi is such an airhead. Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
You like Makoto? Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. Is that true? I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Shall we? Look at that. She's turning her back towards us when we see her cool hair like that. Look at that hair. Amazing. Date in the bath, yes.
So then...
We need to get into the locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given to her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning. Why couldn't Alter Ego, like, have said anything then? When she was inside the locker. And we were looking for her. She had called out, hey, I'm in this one. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. Nice. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, okay. Celeste said this, okay. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'll do my best, so please just wait for a while longer. So, now we can officially say that the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at school?
You...
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know right now. That's just what makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? What? She's blushing or something, I don't know. Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that you'll think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No, I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want to believe. That's why I want to tell you. That's what I want. That's what I want you to tell me. No, that's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in it too, because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you, just a little bit more. Then?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see? Oh, cutscene. What I heard from Kyoko then... Oh, there's no cutscene. This is text in the back screen. Well, frankly, I kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I'd believe her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she had told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there... Wait, that's true? I never saw a camera in the bathroom? Oh, I guess I wouldn't really pay much attention to that though. It's like, yeah, that's normal, right? Why would there be a camera in the bathroom? Way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Look at this one. Oh, it's this one right here. Yeah, there's no camera here. It's just normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secrets Kyoko told me about could really be hidden here. I guess the wall? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet, but I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand in the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in, the door opened. Isn't it the same, exact same placement of game number 3? But it was like the girls' bathroom and now it's the boys' bathroom? At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. So Kyoko can go into the boys' bathroom, but Makoto can, but he's just not doing it because he's afraid. But he can. I had no idea what's going on. Ba-bump. So this is where Kyoko went every time. I'd fallen through the back of the storage closet. It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom, blah blah, there's a storage closet, and the way back to the closet, there's a secret room. Yeah. Oh yeah, box of tissues. This is a secret room. But what's in here? But you can't click these things. Oh, you can click this. No, that's a bunch of files, blah blah, volume of yearbooks, all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hopesby Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing not covered in dust. Has someone been looking in recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had the chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. The strange sensation is like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh. Makoto died. A strange sound rang out through my head. Felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Oh, he's still alive. But someone took all the books and files. Apparently, something hit me, so I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much to me at least. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even a note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. Now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy in pain, but my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back to toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting more blurry, can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right here. And after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound? It's coming right from the gym. No one ever questioned why Negi never showed up. I probably didn't. It's in the middle of night. You know? People are still asleep. The sound got stronger and stronger. Crack. Gagunk. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? Open door. Slowly though, don't show yourself. Quick peek. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to gym. The sounds coming from the inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Acha! Agakia, ya. Bakya, dadun, sha sha sha. Whoa, what was that? Okay, before there, raged a battle, but beyond anything humanly possible. This is terrifying. Alright. That is terrifying. No one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
What? The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Raging demon flip time. What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... And it ends like that. That's the end of the chapter. 7 people left. Holy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of the chapter and the end of the stream as well. The Super Robot Justice present. Finished chapter 3. We're gonna continue this next week. Oh. Don't show, no spoilers. That's just a teaser for what's coming next week. Amazing. Alright, good stuff. Good progress tonight. Good class trial. I mean, it was kind of average class trial. It was a cool murder mystery, but I think it was like too easy because we figured it out before the class trial even started. So it was a bit too easy, but cool idea. Cool idea. Watch clip together? Alright. Let's just quit this game first though, so we have no background noise. Yeah. Degenerates. Danganronpa V3, but it only has Tenko saying the words degenerates, male, and Himiko. Why Himiko?
Degenerate, male, males, male, males, Himiko,
Alright, admittedly, that's quite cute, but also, what was that last scene again? What's wrong, Himiko? Yeah, okay. Okay. We're done. We're done. Bloop. And the Dave & Buster as well. You're done. Thank you for clip though. That's I don't know why someone would even make that. But I guess they had a bit of time on their hands and decided, well, I love the game. I wanna remember the game. Let's make a video of the game. And they did. Yeah, we're done for tonight at least, so thanks guys again for another episode 9 we did tonight. Episode 10 next week, wow. Maybe celebrate that with a better stream. Quarry only on Friday. I believe we should only do Quarry, or else we could also try to do the Evil Within, because I don't want to go too long without playing that game. But maybe if we're lucky, we can finish Quarry and then do Evil Within. We'll see how much time we have. Make a video every time Hifumi says Mr. Negi. Yeah, I don't think that was going to be more than like a 10-second video though. It didn't have that many times. Yes, thanks to me, thank you Fire, and everyone else. It's time to end. And have a good night, G. See you next time.